If you're a student right now balancing classes, deadlines, maybe even a part-time job, you've probably heard this question before. How can I make real money while still in school? Not a few dollars from a side gig, not allowance, not just a summer internship, but a solid game-changing $10,000. Here's the good news. It's not just possible, it's already happening for students just like you. Students who decided that their education wouldn't be limited to classrooms. Students who saw their campus, their laptop, their free time, and their skills as stepping stones, not obstacles. But let's get honest. Making $10,000 as a student isn't about luck. It's not about going viral. It's not even about working more hours. It's about working smarter, choosing high-leverage paths, and learning how to use time, talent, and tools to create real value. And that's what this video is about. Not theory, not hype, but real strategies. A blend of online work, offline hustle, and even passive income ideas you can start right now, no matter your major or GPA. You're going to learn how to turn skills you already have into cash, how to use your student status as an advantage, how to build systems that keep paying even when you're studying or sleeping, and how to shift your mindset from broke college kid to young entrepreneur in the making. By the end of this video, you won't just walk away with ideas. You'll walk away with a roadmap, one that's helped thousands of students build their first 10K and often much more. And here's what's even more important. Making your first $10,000 is not just about money. It's about confidence. It's about learning that you are capable of solving real problems, earning real income, and building a real future before you ever walk across the graduation stage. Because the truth is, college might be expensive, but your time as a student, that's priceless. And when you learn how to use it well, $10,000 is just the beginning. 1. If you've ever designed a school presentation, edited a video for a project, helped a friend write a resume, or even managed a student club's Instagram page, you already have marketable skills. The question is, are you getting paid for them? Freelancing is one of the most powerful, flexible, and beginner-friendly ways for students to start earning online. No matter your major, background, or experience level, there's someone out there looking for help with a task you already know how to do. And the best part? You don't need a full-time job. You just need a laptop, a few hours a week, and the right mindset. Let's break it down. Start by identifying a skill you already have or are willing to quickly learn. Here are some common freelancing skills students often start with. Graphic design, Canva accounts, social media management, video editing, even on CapCut or iMovie, resume writing or LinkedIn profile optimization, copywriting or blog writing, translation, virtual assistants, PowerPoint or pitch deck design, data entry or spreadsheet cleanup. Tutoring, yes, tutoring is freelancing too. You don't need to be the best, just better than the person hiring you. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, and People Per Hour are great places to start. You can create a profile, list your services, and start bidding on jobs. But here's where most students mess up. They wait for clients to find them. The rich mindset, go get your clients. Send personalized pitches. Reach out to small businesses, startups, YouTubers, or course creators. Offer your help. Show them samples. Even do a free trial for your first few clients to build trust and collect testimonials. Remember, the goal is not to stay on Fiverr forever. The goal is to build a portfolio, grow a reputation, and eventually charge $100+ for what you once did for $10. Let's do some quick math. Say you offer simple video editing at $50 per video. You do just 5 videos a week, that's $250. Do that for 10 weeks, you're at $2,500. Scale to 10 videos a week, boom, $5,000 in a semester. Add a second skill like social media management or copywriting. You've now got a freelance income stack. Even better, as you grow, you can turn your freelancing into a micro agency, hire other students to help you, you manage the clients, they deliver the work. And now you're not just working less, you're earning more. This is how many 6-figure online entrepreneurs got started. One laptop, one skill, one client. Then they built from there. So ask yourself, what skill do you already have or can learn in a weekend that someone would happily pay for? Because once you land your first client, everything shifts. You stop hoping for money and start creating it. 2. What if I told you that your campus, your closet, or your local thrift store might be holding hundreds or even thousands of dollars just sitting there? Welcome to the student-friendly side hustle of reselling and flipping. This is one of the fastest ways to turn low-cost or unwanted items into real money. And unlike freelancing, it doesn't require any specific technical skill. It just requires a sharp eye, a phone with a camera, and a bit of hustle. Let's start with the basics. Reselling means buying something low and selling it high. Flipping means improving something slightly to increase its resale value. And as a student, you're in the perfect position to do both. Because campuses and college towns are gold mines for unused, undervalued, or unwanted items. Here's where to look: on campus bulletin boards or Facebook groups. At the end of every semester, students move out and give away or deeply discount valuable things. Mini fridges, bikes, furniture, books, gadgets, thrift stores, and Goodwill. You can often find branded clothes, vintage items, electronics, or home goods at $2 to $10 that can resell online for 5 to 10x more. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist. People are constantly underpricing items just to get rid of them. You show up, pick it up, and resell for a profit, sometimes without even leaving your dorm. Now let's talk online resale. Clothing. Use platforms like Poshmark, Depop, or Grailed for vintage, trendy, or branded fashion. Books and textbooks. Sell textbooks you're done with or scout deals from other students. Sites like Bookscouter help compare buyback prices. Electronics, older phones, gaming consoles, headphones. Clean them up and flip them on eBay or Swappa. Limited items, sneakers, concert merch, or tech accessories that are hard to find? Buy low during the drop, sell high later. The key? Presentation. Take clear, bright photos. Natural daylight works wonders. Write short but compelling descriptions. Be honest about condition. Price slightly below the top listings to move items fast. Now let's do the math. Say you find 3 items each week that can make you $30 in profit. That's 90-week $360 month, $180 in one semester. Now imagine you scale up to 5 to 10 items high arts week. Or start sourcing small batches of in-demand items online, like phone cases or planners from AliExpress, and resell them on campus or via Instagram. And this isn't just hustle, it's a real business model. In fact, many 6-figure e-commerce brands started with flipping. They learned what sells. They learned how to photograph, market, and fulfill orders. Then they scaled, with Shopify stores, bulk sourcing, and social media ads. But here's the beautiful part. As a student, you don't have to start big. You just need to start. Look around your dorm, your room, your town. Ask, what's underpriced? What's unused? What can I flip? Because once you learn how to turn clutter into capital, you start seeing opportunity everywhere. 3. If you've ever explained a difficult concept to a friend right before an exam, and they ended up passing because of you, then guess what? You're already a tutor. You just haven't gotten paid for it yet. Tutoring is one of the most powerful, high-trust, high-impact ways to make money as a student. Why? Because you're already surrounded by people who need help, and in most cases, you're just 1 or 2 steps ahead of them. And here's the best part. You don't need to be a straight-A genius. You just need to be clear, kind, and capable. Let's break it down. What can you tutor? Subjects you've already passed with confidence, math, bio, economics, etc. Language skills, especially if you're bilingual or fluent in English. Standardized test prep, SAT, GRE, IELTS, TOEFL. Study skills, time management, or essay writing. Software you know well, Excel, Canva, Photoshop, coding tools. Where can you find students? Your own campus. Ask professors, TAs, or your school's academic support center to refer students. Pin flyers, post in campus groups, online tutoring platforms. Sign up for sites like Wyzant, Preply, Superprof, TutorMe, or StudyPool. Some even let you set your own hourly rate. Parents and high schoolers in your community. Reach out to local schools or post in parenting Facebook groups. Offer both online and in-home options. Social media promote your tutoring service with testimonials, reviews, and tips. If people trust your vibe, they'll trust your tutoring. Here's a pro tip. Package your tutoring as a transformation, not just a service. Instead of saying, I'll tutor algebra for 20 hours, say, I help students go from failing to confident in algebra within 4 weeks, guaranteed. People don't buy hours, they buy outcomes. If you can frame your offer around results, you can charge more and retain clients longer. Now let's talk money. Most student tutors charge anywhere from $50 to $40 an hour depending on the subject and location. If you tutor just 5 hours a week at $25 an hour, that's $500 a month. Over 2 semesters, that's your $10,000 right there. But don't stop there. Once you've tutored 10 to 20 students and refined your approach, you can start hosting small group sessions, 10-person X5 or 50 hour, creating downloadable study guides and selling them, filming short lessons and uploading them to YouTube. Hello, ad revenue. Building a mini course on a subject you've mastered, suddenly you're not just trading time for money, you're building a brand. And here's the secret no one tells you. Tutoring doesn't just pay the bills. It sharpens your skills, deepens your knowledge, builds your communication confidence, and teaches you how to explain value clearly. Skills that serve you in any career. So ask yourself, what do you already know that someone else would pay to learn faster? Because once you turn that knowledge into income, you realize your brain is your most valuable asset. 4. Imagine this. You create something once, just once, and it keeps making you money while you sleep, study, or hang out with friends. That's the magic of digital products. And as a student, you're in the perfect position to start. Digital products are things you can sell online that don't require shipping or physical inventory. You create them once and deliver them infinitely, automatically. The best part? You don't need to be an expert. You just need to solve a problem, share what you know, or package your creativity into something useful. Here's what digital products can look like for students. Study guides for specific classes or exams. Notion templates for productivity, time blocking, budgeting, or student organization. Resume templates, cover letter frameworks, or internship trackers. Ebooks on how I got a scholarship, how I learned coding in 30 days, or how to start freelancing. Planners or worksheets, PDFs you can sell on Etsy or Gumroad. Cheat sheets or summaries of complicated topics for fellow students. Canva templates for social media presentations or pitch decks. Mini courses recorded via Loom or Zoom, teaching a subject, skill, or system you figured out. Let's take a real-world example. Say you're a psychology major. You ace a tough class like research methods. You create a well-designed PDF study guide that helps other students pass it. You sell it for $10 on Etsy or Gumroad. You sell 100 copies over one semester? That's a $1,000. Next, you package that into a bundle with flashcards, quiz questions, and a printable planner. And now it's $25. You only need to sell 400 total to hit your $10,000 goal. Even better, you're not tutoring every time. You're scaling your brain. This is how students go from just getting by to building real income streams while studying full-time. So how do you get started? Step 1, pick a niche. Ask yourself, what do I wish I had when I started this class major semester? What do people constantly ask me for help with? What are students in your field struggling with? Step 2, create the product. Use Google Docs, Canva, Notion, or PowerPoint. Keep it clean, helpful, and well-formatted. You don't need perfection, you need clarity. Step 3, list and promote it. Sell through platforms like Gumroad for study guides, PDFs, courses, Etsy for templates, planners, printables, Payhip or Teachable for mini courses. Promote through TikTok, e.g., this $8 study guide helped me go from D to A. Reddit, college threads or student subs. Instagram or Twitter, show your own use of the product. Step 4, stack your products. Don't stop at one. Once you find a formula that sells, repeat it. Same structure, new topic, build bundles, upsell versions. Offer lifetime student access to a growing library. And here's the big insight. This isn't just a side hustle, it's the beginning of digital entrepreneurship. You're creating assets. You're solving problems at scale. You're learning design, copywriting, positioning, and sales. Real business skills that compound fast. So ask yourself, what do you already know or use that others would pay to shortcut? Because once you sell your first digital product, something shifts. You stop thinking, I need to find money, and you start thinking, I can create it. 5. Not every dollar needs to come from a screen. In fact, some of the fastest and most reliable income for students comes from offline, real-world gigs, right on or around campus. Why? Because college campuses are ecosystems full of needs. Students need help. Staff needs support. Professors need organization. And local businesses are constantly looking for reliable young people to hire for flexible tasks. If you're willing to pay attention, show up, and solve small problems, you can build steady cash flow without even leaving your neighborhood. Let's explore some of the most overlooked on-campus and local money opportunities. 1. Offer your services to fellow students. Room or dorm cleaning. Laundry pickup and delivery. Yes, people will pay. Moving help at semester ends. Campus delivery runs. Snacks, groceries, etc. Assembly of IKEA furniture, easy money with YouTube tutorials. Advertise via dorm group chats, campus Facebook pages, posters in laundry rooms or student centers. Word of mouth, a few good reviews go a long way. If you charge $20 to $50 per gig and do just 2 to 3 a week, that's $300 to $600 a month. 2. Many colleges offer part-time campus jobs that are close, flexible with your class schedule, often pay more than local businesses, sometimes come with tuition discounts or housing perks. These include roles like library assistant, front desk rep at campus housing or gyms, research assistant, campus ambassador for college tours, peer mentor or RA. Some pay $12 to $18 an hour, but the real value is in access and connections. Many RAs get free or discounted housing. That alone can be worth $3,000, $8,000 a year, money you don't have to earn. 3. Think about what small businesses around your college need. Social media management, flyers and design help, website updates, video editing for local restaurants or gyms, event promotion. These businesses may not have a full-time marketing team, but they do want younger, tech-savvy students who understand how to reach other students. Offer a package. $200 a month and I'll run your Instagram plus create 4 posts weekly. Now get 5 clients, that's $1,000 a month. 4. Photography for student events or dorm parties. DJing if you're into music. Hosting trivia nights or game nights. Decorating dorms or common rooms. Handing out flyers for clubs or events. These may seem small, but they add up. And they connect you with lots of people, which leads to more gigs. The long game? Turn your most requested service into a mini business. If you're great at organizing dorm rooms, become the campus organization coach. If you're editing resumes for classmates, offer a $30 resume package with a 2-day turnaround. If you're doing laundry pickup, brand it. Print a flyer, scale it. Small services lead to big trust, and trust leads to consistent cash. The key is this: most students are only looking online. But your campus and community are filled with cash opportunities if you notice them. Ask, what do students hate doing? What do businesses wish they could outsource? What feels small to you but big to someone else? Because when you become the go-to person for solving even one problem, you don't just earn money, you earn reputation. And that leads to much more. 6. You don't need to be an influencer. You don't need thousands of followers. You don't even need a YouTube channel, though it helps. You just need one thing: the ability to recommend something valuable to someone who trusts your opinion. That's affiliate marketing. And for students, it's one of the most underrated, underused, and incredibly scalable ways to earn money, often passively. So what is affiliate marketing? Simple. You promote a product, service, or app using your unique referral link. When someone buys through that link, you get a commission. This could be $5 for a free app signup, 30% of a course sale, 10% of a software subscription, $50 for a tech product. Recurring income every month, someone stays subscribed. Now here's the truth. Most people think affiliate marketing only works if you have a big audience. Not true. It works if you have a niche, a solution, and a reason people should trust your recommendation. Here's how it looks as a student. Scenario 1. You create a Notion template and recommend Notion as a tool. Sign up for Notion's affiliate program. Every person who clicks your link and upgrades, you earn. Scenario 2. You love productivity and make TikToks on time management. You recommend tools like Grammarly, Calendly, or Evernote, using affiliate links in your bio. Scenario 3. You help people build resumes or prep for internships. You recommend a resume builder, interview prep course, or job board with your affiliate link. Scenario 4. You make a YouTube video like Best Apps for College Students and include affiliate links for every app or product mentioned in the description. Do that once, promote it once, and it can keep making you money every month. Where to find affiliate programs? Amazon Associates. Not the highest paying, but tons of products. Gumroad, PayHip. Creators often offer 30-50% commissions. Share a Sale, Impact, PartnerStack, CJ Affiliate. Affiliate networks with thousands of programs. Individual websites. Scroll to the bottom. Many have affiliate or partner links. Pro tips to succeed with affiliate marketing as a student. Only promote things you actually use or believe in. Build a helpful, honest review or tutorial around each item. Use your student perspective, how I use Canva to organize my life in college. Focus on evergreen content. Things people will keep finding on Google, TikTok, Pinterest, or YouTube. Don't spam, serve. Let's talk numbers. Many affiliate programs offer $10-$50 per sign-up, or 30-50% commissions on digital products. You promote 5 tools, each earns you $200 a month. That's $1,000 a month, potentially without trading time once it's set up. And the real power? It compounds. One link in one video or one blog post can keep earning for years, especially if it ranks well or gets reshared. Affiliate marketing rewards students who start early, build trust, and stay consistent. It's not always instant, but it's scalable. So ask yourself, what tools do I already use and love? What could I create around those tools? Where do I naturally recommend stuff already? Because when you start treating your content like a bridge to solutions, you stop just scrolling and start earning. 7. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to dance on TikTok. And you definitely don't need a ring light and perfect skin to become a content creator. Because content creation isn't about being a star. It's about sharing value in public. And as a student, you're surrounded by things other people would pay to learn, hear, see, or experience. You're figuring things out. Study hacks, dorm life tips, productivity tools, job search strategies, cheap meal ideas, how to balance school and side hustles. That's content. And when you learn how to share it in ways that educate, entertain, or inspire, it can turn into income. What kind of content can students create? YouTube videos, study vlogs, how I budget $50 a week, what I eat as a broke student, career tips, TikTok, Instagram Reels. Fast, relatable content about student life, tips, struggles, or hacks. Medium plus Substack blogs, study guides, college advice, self-development. Pinterest boards, templates, planners, life tips. Podcasts, student stories, niche discussions, interviews with peers, newsletters, weekly tips for students in your major, job prep, internships. The magic isn't in the content type, it's in the consistency and niche. Pick a corner of the internet to own. Be known for something. A few ideas. Productivity for busy pre-med students. How I'm building a side hustle while studying full-time. A day in the life of a broke but ambitious college student. Internship tips no one teaches you. You don't have to be the smartest or most successful, just be honest, helpful, and human. How does this turn into money? There are 3 main paths: ad revenue. Once you grow, e.g. 1,000 subs plus $4,000 watch hours on YouTube, you can monetize with ads. It's slow at first, but becomes powerful long-term. Sponsorships and brand deals. Small creators with engaged student audiences get approached by companies that want to reach them, like productivity apps, food delivery, or finance tools. Even with 1,000 to 5,000 followers, you can earn $5,500 per brand deal. Selling your own offers, link to your digital products, tutoring, affiliate links, or coaching. Use your content to build trust, then guide people to a paid offer. Let's run some numbers. A TikTok creator builds a following of 5,000 students. They promote a $20 Notion template plus a $10 study guide. They sell 15 to 20 products each month, hike 300, 600 month. After 6 months, and guess what? Many students turn this into a personal brand that leads to job offers, scholarships, freelance clients, business partnerships, speaking gigs, long-term income streams. But it starts with a decision. I don't just consume, I create. Even if you feel awkward at first, even if it's messy, even if no one watches in the beginning. Because every creator starts with 0. But the ones who keep showing up, they eventually make more in a month than others make all year. 8. Let's be honest, when you're a student, the word investing can sound far off. You might think it's something you'll do later, after graduation, after the job, after the big salary. But the rich know better. They know that investing isn't about how much money you have. It's about how early you start. Because $10 invested now is worth more than $100 invested 5 years from now. And as a student, time is your biggest advantage. Let's break it down. What is investing, really? It's the act of using your money to buy assets, things that increase in value or pay you over time. That includes stocks, ownership in companies, ETFs, bundles of stocks, YETs, real estate investment trusts. Crypto, yes, carefully. Index funds, low-cost, low-maintenance portfolios. Fractional shares, buy part of a stock for $5 to $10. Where can students invest safely? Fidelity offers teen investing accounts with no minimums. M1 Finance, great for building long-term index fund portfolios. Robinhood, Webull. User-friendly apps, but be cautious with hype trading. Acorns rounds up your purchases and invests the spare change. Public. SoFi, easy to use, no fees, and educational content built in. Even ours $1,000 or $10 a month can make a massive difference if you start now. Why? Compound growth. It's the money you earn on the money you've already earned. Example, you invest $50 a month starting at 20 years old, at an average 8% annual return. By the time you're 30, by 40, by 60, that's just from skipping one Uber Eats order a week. Now imagine you invest $100, $200 a month by the time you're working full-time. You could become a millionaire investor without ever making a huge salary. But what if you're broke? Start with knowledge. Read The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Watch YouTube channels like Andre Geek, Mark Tilbury, or Graham Stephan. Learn terms like Roth IRA, dollar cost averaging, and diversification. Follow finance TikToks with caution. Not all advice is created equal. Start with fake money on paper or investing simulators. Build the habit of researching companies and understanding markets. Once you get your first paycheck or side hustle income, you're ready. And here's the most powerful part. Investing teaches patience. While your friends are chasing quick wins, you're building quiet wealth. You're not just working for money. You're putting your money to work for you. That mindset, that's how the rich think. That's how students get ahead before they even graduate. So the next time you say, I only have 10, remember that $10 could be the beginning of your financial independence story. And that's a story worth starting today. 9. What if you could sell t-shirts, mugs, stickers, or tote bags without ever touching a single box, owning any inventory, or dealing with shipping? That's the magic of print-on-demand pod. And for students, it's one of the most fun and low-risk ways to build a passive income stream that runs in the background, even during midterms. Here's how it works. You create a design. You upload it to a Podi platform. Someone buys the product. The platform prints it, ships it, and pays you your cut. That's it. You don't need money to start. You don't need design school. You don't even need a business degree. You just need a simple idea, a platform to host your products, and the consistency to test and improve, where to sell. Redbubble, great for stickers, apparel, home items. Teespring, now Spring, excellent for YouTube creators and influencers. Printful plus Etsy, your designs, their printing, Etsy's customer base. Zazzle, Society6, Spreadshirt, more niche but full of potential. What can you design? This is where your student life becomes your advantage. Create designs that speak to campus culture, sleep-deprived, still trying. Study humor, which will possess your life. Motivational quotes. Niche memes. For your major, fandom, or hobby. Minimalist aesthetics. Journals, planners, to-do lists. Spiritual mental health or productivity messages. You can use Canva to design basic graphics or text-based merch. The goal isn't to be a professional designer. It's to create something that someone sees and says, "That's so me." How to drive traffic to your store. This is where most people fail. They upload and wait. Don't wait, promote. Post mock-ups of your designs on Instagram, TikTok, or Pinterest. Show behind the scenes of how you came up with the idea. Use trend jacking. Make outfit inspo or what's in my dorm. TikToks featuring your products. Reach out to micro-influencers and offer free merch in exchange for shoutouts. Even if you only sell 5 items a week with a $7 profit, that's $140 a month. But if one design catches on, you could sell 50, 100 on a week. That's $1,000, $2,000 a month passively. And here's where it gets really exciting. Once you know what works, you can scale. Add more designs. Launch seasonal products, back to school, finals, grad merch. Offer bundle discounts. Turn your best sellers into an actual student lifestyle brand. This is how real e-commerce businesses are born. From a dorm room and a few jokes that turned into t-shirts. But even if you don't go full-time, you'll still learn how to spot trends, how to design for a niche, how to set up an online store, how to turn ideas into real products people actually buy. And once you make that first sale, it changes you. You realize, wait, I made money from my creativity? That's the beginning of belief. And belief, that's the fuel for everything. 10. Here's something no one talks about enough. You don't need one perfect idea to make $10,000. You need momentum. Because once you earn your first $50, your first 100, your first 500, you realize you can stack these wins together like Lego bricks into something way bigger. This is what the smartest student earners do. They combine multiple small streams of income rather than relying on just one. Let's say you're freelancing on Fiverr and making $200 a month. You're tutoring a few students for $300 a month. You create a Notion template that sells 20 copies a month, are $100. You do 1 to 2 campus gigs a week, wires $200 a month. You post affiliate links in your content, $50 a month. On their own, none of those sound life-changing. But add them up, you're earning $850 a month. Over 1 year, you've passed the $10,000 mark. And you did it without burning out, without dropping out, without waiting for some magical viral moment. That's the secret. Stacking small, sustainable income streams, then slowly optimizing them. Here's how to make that work. 1. These are your active income moves. They trade time for money, but get you results quickly. Examples: tutoring, freelancing, campus services, reselling. This income gives you room to breathe. 2. This is where the long-term wealth starts to form. You build it once and it keeps earning. Examples: digital products, print on demand, YouTube content, affiliate marketing. These start slow, but 6 months from now, they can make you more than all your side gigs combined. 3. Use your earnings to buy better tools, mic, software, apps, online courses, books. Time by outsourcing tasks later. Think like a builder. Don't just make money. Multiply your capacity to earn more. 4. Create email templates for clients. Batch create social content. Use Notion, Trello, or ClickUp to track ideas. Build a simple portfolio website with all your links and offers. Now you're saving time and scaling income. 5. Not every dollar needs to be sexy. A $30 tutoring session. A $7 print-on-demand t-shirt. A $20 study guide. These are bricks. And brick by brick, they build your $10,000 foundation. And when you hit that number, something shifts. You realize you're not just a student anymore. You're a builder, a creator, a problem solver, a young entrepreneur in the making. Your confidence changes. Your relationships with money and time change. Your resume doesn't just say a student. It says, I know how to earn, grow, and create opportunity. And maybe most importantly, you never again feel powerless around money. Because you know deep down, you can always figure it out. Conclusion: most students graduate with a degree, but some graduate with something far more valuable. Proof that they can create income from thin air. From a laptop, from an idea, from their own hands, mind, or presence. And that kind of proof, it follows you forever. 10,000 is just a number, but the mindset it takes to create that number, that's what changes your life. Because once you've built income while studying, you'll walk into the job market differently. You'll interview differently. You'll take risks differently. You'll breathe differently. You'll stop waiting for opportunity and start making it. That's the truth no one tells you in school. You don't have to wait to get rich. You don't have to wait to be valuable. You don't have to wait to start living like your time matters. You can start right now, with your laptop, your brain, your dorm, your story, your drive. You're not just a broke student. You're a future CEO, a digital creator, a one-person brand, a movement in progress. So ask yourself, what will your first 10K story be? Because once you write that story, you'll never go back to being just a student again. You'll be someone who knows how to build. And that's a skill the world will never stop paying for.